This book is part of the Heartland Audio Library, and today we'll be reading I Feel Anxious. The author of this book is DJ Corchin, and the reader today is me, Breanna Westenbroek. I feel anxious. Sometimes I feel anxious because of what people say. Looking at his face and how he's feeling. Like when I hear adults argue. And I'm not sure it's okay. Or when there's a germ in the air. And I can't go out and play. Bad thoughts stick in my head and they won't go away. So that's what it means to feel anxious, is when you have bad thoughts stuck in your head and they won't go away. Sometimes I feel nervous that I just won't fit in. That no one will pick me on their team for the win. See, I see that he has a really nervous or anxious face here. Or that people might judge me on the shade of my skin. It's hard to make sense of my feelings within. Sometimes I'm on edge because someone turned out the light. See, we just see his eyes because it's dark. Or they made a loud noise and I jumped up in fright. I'm really not fond of incredible heights. So I try to calm down before I go on a flight. Now I see in the picture, we know that he doesn't like flights, but we see he's listening to music, he's closing his eyes and imagining something, he's smiling. So he's finding a good way to calm down. I might take a deep breath. Ooh, in this picture, I see he's breathing in through his nose, he's closing his eyes. Let's try taking a deep breath together through our nose, and then we'll hold it in our tummy before we let it out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So he took a deep breath to help him feel better. And think of a magical place. Ooh, can you think of a magical place? Let's think. It makes me feel happy to think of that magical place. I might talk to a friend. I'm thinking of a friend who I could maybe talk to. What's a friend you could talk to? Or I might find my own space. Oh, it looks like maybe he's in his room. I see a teddy bear that he really likes. I see a stack of books that must make him happy. He's listening to music. So when he feels anxious, he finds his own space. Right now, I'm thinking of my own space where I like to go when I'm feeling anxious. Where's a place that you might be able to go when you're feeling anxious? I can slow down my thoughts and take my own pace. Or try something fun. Looks like he's trying tennis. What's something fun that we could maybe try when we feel anxious? What's a fun thing? Like compete in a race? When that bug in my tummy buzzes with fear. And I know that my feelings are super unclear. I'll take one step at a time and think of where to begin to come up with a plan when I feel anxious within. So I see he's writing a plan. He wrote 1, 2, 3 different things that he can do when he feels anxious. So now let's do our family discussion questions. Let's see. All right, question number 1 that you can talk about with your family. Tell about a time when you felt anxious before. What happened? Question number 2, what are different ways you try to calm down? Question number 3, who is a friend you can talk to when you feel anxious? Question number 4, where is a space you can go when you feel anxious? Question number 5, what is something fun that you like to do or that you want to try to do? Question number 6, what can be your plan when you feel anxious? It can include exercises, games, or activities. Let's think about a couple things that might be in our plan when we feel anxious. Just like this guy made a plan for when he might feel anxious. Question number 7, how are you feeling right now? You'll point to green if you're feeling not anxious, you're feeling great. Point to yellow if you're feeling a little anxious and worried, and we can breathe. You can point to pink if you're feeling anxious, and then we can try your plan. Or point to purple if you're feeling very anxious and nervous. Then you can find an adult and talk. Maybe you can make a chart of these colors and put them in your room or in your kitchen or somewhere where you might sometimes feel anxious, and you can point to that color and show it to a parent or to a friend and point to the green or the yellow or the pink or the purple to show somebody how you're feeling. All right, today we read, I feel anxious.